Today we're going to be talking about knowing your role as a basketball player. You know, not many people really know their role. They go into the sport thinking they're going to be a superstar, but that's not always the case. So we're just going to dive into that today. You're going through this right now, so.
All right, so a lot of y'all, I'm not trying to bust anybody's ego, but you're not that good, bro. There's people out there who are 10 times better than you, and you know they're pros, that they've been in a system where they are the man. And what I'm trying to say is, like, when you go into college, you might not be the man coming into college. You might not be that Kobe or LeBron that you think in your mind that you really are, because it's different. You're in a system, and you have to adjust and find a role and find a way to contribute to the team.
And that's not always scoring. That's a misconception that a lot of players have.
Yeah.
That your only job is to score. Like that. Can you hurry up? That's not going to be your job all the time. Sometimes you're just going to be there to play defense, to pass the ball, to dribble the ball. Like, I've learned this through this quarantine thing. Like, I used to train just a whole bunch of things because I thought it was good. I felt like you were really getting good at multiple things, just doing different things in a training session instead of focusing on one thing and like really just diving into it and attacking it and actually improving on that one thing. So that would probably be my best advice for a player trying to improve. Just find one thing that you're good at and really just attack that.
Excellent.
Yeah, become like a master at it.
Yeah.
And then once you become good at that, then you move on to something else.
I'm not telling you don't expand your game. He's not saying that. He's saying, you know your role. Like, a lot of y'all believe that you're gonna make it, like, go into college and you're gonna be that guy. Like, it doesn't work. Like, I thought like that at the beginning. You're not gonna be the guy because there's seniors, there's people who are over. You gotta work every day to prove yourself on why the coach should give you minutes. Like, nothing is given. Like, when you get to the next level, they're what happens when they already have a nigga, my fault, not a nigga, when they already have a guy who could score 30 points, who's doing most of the scoring on the team?
What are you gonna contribute?
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna contribute?
You're just
to
gonna
that team?
just kick him off? They're just gonna forget him? No, you gotta find a way to contribute.
And this is talking about your average player. I'm not talking about no 6'5", athletic, 40-inch vertical. We're not talking about that, because those are exceptions. Obviously, they probably gonna take those dudes because they got athleticism and stuff like that. But we're talking about your average dude, even taller than that. Just the dude that's not really athletically gifted or things like that. The guy who actually has to work for everything he got.
PSA announcement: if you're not over 6'3", you gotta work because you're undersized.
You can't
the average
say that.
No, the average point guard is like 6 in the league.
6'4".
It's like 6'4". So if you're under that,
still you gotta work either way.
I'm not saying you're undersized, but I'm saying them tall guys, you don't really gotta kind of blessed. I'm not throwing shade at the tall guy, but I'm saying you're kind of blessed with, it's kind of easier compared to like a 5'8" guy who, you know what I'm saying, like, he has to work harder.
I believe that's also in the mind. I don't believe it's as hard as people say it is. Obviously, it's difficult, but if you believe it's as difficult as it is, then it will be. And that's easier said than done. Because if you really, truly believe in something, it'll happen and it'll work for you. I believe that. So, yes, statistically, it might be a little harder, but if you actually have faith in yourself, it can definitely happen.
The statistics say you're not going to make it. What are statistics on players making it to college and then making it to the league?
Really low. I don't know the exact. It's like points.
It's like low, really low.
3.
So basically, it's stacked against you. So you got to find something that's going to separate. Think of all the people you hoop with. Everybody's going after that one thing. What separates you from the rest?
Exactly.
I want you to like really think. What separates you from the rest of all these people you're playing against? It can't be scoring because everybody can score. Well, what do you contribute? play defense? Are you a dog? Do you have IQ? Like, it's more than basketball than just, oh, I can
Are you a
shoot.
good leader off
Yeah.
the court? Do you encourage your teammates on the bench? Do you pass them good water? You know, simple stuff like that. It may sound stupid, but it's true, and that could get you paid.
Yep.
Dennis Rodman freaking just got rebounds and played defense. He barely scored any type of points.
Yeah.
But he got a check for doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, he was 6'8", but you know what I'm saying? There's other players that do that. And if you're a player struggling trying to find your role, you got to really be honest with yourself. Like, what can I contribute to this team?
Yeah.
You know, you really got to be honest with yourself from the jump so you can figure out and learn what you can be good at. But
it's a misconception. Like, everyone believes that, you know, like, I'm just gonna go out here
and get buckets and just kill
it.
Everybody.
Like, you gotta fit what y'all high school players don't understand, and what y'all think playing in the park, like, bro, is different, bro. You gotta be able to play in the system. You gotta be able to play in the system and contribute. Like, it's not, oh, I'm gonna bring up the ball and shoot the three.
Yeah,
no,
I had trouble with that.
The coach run the play. If you don't run the play, time out. Tommy, get him. Oh, you don't want to run the play properly. Get him
on the bench.
I'm saying you got to be able to, like, it's not about, when you get to the higher level, it's not about you no more. It's about them. It's about
the team.
Yeah, how you fit in with the team. It's not solo.
Not you. You're not LeBron James. You're not going in there like that. You got to go in with a different mindset. What can I do to help us win? You become a lot more selfless. Yes. I know they say, like, once you're on a path once you go on a path to success, you have to become more selfish. That's true in a way, but when you're working with a group of guys, you can't just be thinking about yourself, because it's more than you now. It's a group of people that you're working with to come to this common goal and achieve something bigger than you. So you can't be as selfish. You can't be selfish when you're in that type of situation.
You know, it's gonna be a rude awakening for a lot of you high school players. It's gonna be a rude awakening, but y'all gonna learn though. I had to learn. I thought I was gonna, because the school I went to, they was 7-22. I thought I was gonna go in there. I was gonna be like Kobe, like just jack everything.
No,
I was sadly mistaken.
First shot on the bench.
First shot. I remember it was our first game. I didn't run the, like, he was like, open for all y'all Parie people who go to Parie State. He was like, open. I think I passed it to the right side. I think I didn't run the play properly. First possession, as soon as, like, it was like a dead possession, I see the sub coming up, like, damn, bro. It's gonna be like that. Y'all gonna understand, like, as you guys play at a higher level, you'll understand, like, it's more than basketball than just shooting and getting bucket. It's way more than that. And I wish the leaders did a better job in, like, preaching that to kids, because it's more than that. It's way more than that.
It's not always what you see. Sometimes it's the stuff that goes unseen behind closed doors, and you don't really think about that stuff, because all you're worried about is all the good stuff that happens that everybody sees. But I feel like it's really hard, because I know I had trouble with that. Like, in high school, I just wanted to be the man, but that just wasn't the case, because all I thought about was myself. And in the process of thinking about yourself, you hurt yourself.
I remember my coach told me something. Coach Mandarino, shout out to him. He's like, in what ways do you contribute to the basketball? Like, in what ways do you contribute to your team other than scoring? And I thought about it. I was like, I don't know, I just score. But there's so many other plays that go unseen. A defensive rebound, boxing out. There's so many other plays that the fans will never know. The fans will never have no clue.
It doesn't show up on the stat sheet.
It doesn't. It's the little plays that, you know, the coaches see, your teammates see. You getting the steal, you boxing out. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to get a charge. Those little things, it makes you a better basketball player.
Big difference.
Makes you a complete basketball player than just scoring. There's way more than that, man. I'm telling you. I've been a part of a successful, you know, culture, you know, it's different. It's different. A lot of y'all gonna learn, get some experiences.
How do you gotta drop your damn ego for all that? You not all that.
Yeah.
You really not. As soon as you realize that, as soon as things start changing for you.
Yeah. Like, to be honest, like if you're not in the league, a lot of y'all, I'm just playing with some of y'all. I'm not gonna throw no names. Like, y'all believe like y'all are amazing, bro. Like, no, there's always somebody out there working, trying to get your spot. Like, so you should never get like, oh, I made 10 shots.
Like you're entitled to this position. Like this could be taken from you at any second.
Anymore. It's competitive as hell.
Just because you got this top spot right now, don't mean you're gonna have it forever. This stuff do not last forever.
Yeah, you should never get complacent, bro. There's always somebody coming at your head. So like when people say that, I'm D2 on D1, bro, what does that mean?
That don't mean nothing. Like,
that's
you
just
still
a title,
trash.
Bro. That's just a title, man. Like all that don't matter. It's can you hoop or not? Like that D2, oh, I'm D2, I'm gonna play hard. Oh, I'm JUCO. I'm gonna do that, man. I'm going to college, bro. All that don't matter, bro. It's what you do on the court, bro. So I'm really tired of like hearing that, oh, I don't gotta play hard, I made it, bro. Nah, bro, you never made it, bro. You gotta keep working. And even when you make it, then you gotta start all over. Because there's somebody already at your spot and you come at his spot. So it's like, it's a never-ending cycle. Y'all gotta understand that.
And that's not just with basketball either. Even if you working at the workplace or in business and stuff like that, like it's not just you get to that spot and then it ends. You're successful. Like you gotta keep maintaining to maintain that success. Like you gotta still keep working to get what you've been getting. It doesn't just stop once you get to the finish line. There's a whole another level to it. Once you get to that goal you think you have, you still gotta keep going, you still gotta keep learning, you still gotta keep building. It's just a never-ending process. A couple things to take away from this video is one, knowing your role. Know your role and perfect that role to the best of your ability. So whatever that is, shooting, dribbling, defense, rebounding, boxing out, taking a charge, setting a screen, whatever it is, be so good at that, nobody can't tell you nothing. That's one. What's two?
Don't be complacent. There's always somebody out there who wants your spot.
Always.
And they're always trying to come at your head, and you always gotta, continue to work hard.
Number three, just because you get to a certain point doesn't mean that the work stops. You always gotta continue working hard. Work hard and work smart. That's what that means. Working smart is not working at a whole bunch of different things all the time. That's working on that one thing and becoming so good at it. So that goes back to knowing your role, but work hard and work smart. That's three.
Be humble. A lot of you guys get instant success and you feel like, you made it. You didn't make it, man.
You didn't make nothing.
You're not getting paid to play. You didn't make it. There's always room. There's always room to improvements, man. Even when you do make it, you still gotta work. You know what I'm saying? Be humble, have faith in the work you put in, and have faith in God, man.
Alright. So here's something to take away, another thing to take away from this video. Last thing here. Do what is hard and your life will be easy. But do what is easy and your life will be hard. I'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all stay working.